belt. Well, there's a bit of movement into that box. Dennis Flosser inside. And inside outside is defended by Pinsville. Only just to the halfway mark. But he's picked up. And he's picked up. He's got good pace. And it takes onto his right foot in the touch.
Very interesting. The fans are at a very early stage getting disappointed so far from their players. They need to see the ego from them so far.
Yeah. And it's sneaking across the face of post for B Mountain, but they will transition onto that man Kanu, the goal scorer. He keeps it. Frederick Dennis, the captain, sneaks in between those legs, keeps possession, calms the storm, and the Pinsville defense, the entire team will go now into a compact position, and B Mountain will have to spread their game across the face of the pitch. And there they are into the center cycle. Frederick Dennis dispossessed. B Mountain, Pinsville pick it up from there. But again, it's tussle for into their goalkeeper, Jaja. B Mountain will comfortably take possession and launch into attack. Still across the halfway mark now towards Dave, and it's offside, says the referee. He travels from an offside position, and as the referee Savannah Ghana signals. Pinsville, Aite is the captain. He goes back to his goalkeeper. Yeah, they consider an early goal in this game, but they aren't panicking and they keep in possession. Gradually, they want to inch themselves into it, come off an equalizer, and hopefully we get an explosive second half. But in the meantime, it is B Mountain who launched an early onslaught and probably got a goal. And just like Heaven 11 did in the first half, in the first game rather, against their opponents, Blackman Warriors, B Mountain has done similarly to Pinsville FC. It's a long ball across a defense, and he keeps it to the floor. It were built from the defense, Pinsville. I think it's a beautiful game so far in terms of possession, but I think on the whole, it is B Mountain who have the advantage. And he's sneaking behind that defense. Pinsville FC long ball. Matadi Wulupon is pushed according to the referee. Welcome to our second match of the day. If you just joined us, this is Intel Sports. We are live from the Tusa. It's Baranka on it now. Finds his teammate, keeping the ball on the floor. And their coach is the head coach of the Liberia men's under-20 team, Kopasana. He's been around for a very long time, has a wealth of experience in coaching Liberian football. B Mountain, and they might just be fortunate to win something this season. They've been around. Have they won it? The LFL League?
No, but they've been coming very close over and again. And I hope that they can have this opportunity with this coach who is experienced, very successful, winning several awards with former Barra Young Controllers, BYC, and now of recent with Watanga. I hope this could be their time to get something special. But they've been spending lots of money and getting good players, the likes of Dumuya, and let's hope whether this time around he can fetch the local market and get good players to get something special.
Yeah. Having the good players is one thing, and having the team that is tactically, a technical team led by Kopasana, which is expected to be tactically versed with the basic fundamentals of football, is a key factor to success. One of the key factors to success is a drifter on the floor, lovely, skillful turn, and it's taking a dip down the side, and it sneaks across the goal line. It's a goal kick to B Mountain, but good work from Pinsville on that occasion, and you can credit them for a fantastic job done. But B Mountain will come forward. It's the second match of the day in the Better Max Champions Cup after their recent deal with the Liberia Football Association. They now staged the maiden edition of the 8 teams championship preceding the league proper. It's a foul. It's a yellow card. It is yellow card. It's a naughty tackle. It is very cynical. It is on the right foot of Barranca. And the referee Savannah Garnett. Floater inside, looking for the striker. He takes a dip, and it's gonna be the second. And it's good goalkeeping from the goalkeeper. 2 occasions he stood up against B Martin.
Yes, I think it was an excellent reflex from him trying to rescue himself after he conceded the very first goal, even though it was in his position. But this time around, I think he did extremely well. Now he's down. We have to have some rest, kill some time now. But I think it was a good control again from the goal scorer. Combination between he and his colleague is working very well for them. They look very, very composed in that final tier, and I hope that they can continue in the direction.
Yeah, making significant strides, B Mountain. And if that one, well, they did get their chances right. It should be 3 goals up by this time. Unfortunately, it's not what you think. So the goalkeeper is on the floor temporarily. He's going to be giving some attention, and when he's done with, we get this game started once again. But let's remind you that in the first match of the day, we have Heaven 11-2, and of course Blackman Warrior 0. It's the second match of the afternoon, and it's B Mountain who are leading by a goal to 0 from the Tusa field. The floodlights are beginning to come on now. And Matadi Wulupon, he was bought from Pinsville last season. He did play for Pinsville SC. Pinsville. Well, he should have come closer You know, you probably didn't want to see that ball coming back, but that pass wasn't a good one. Painesville on the attack in this floater into the penalty area of B Mountain. Still looking for chances, Painesville, and B Mountain defends very well. 1-0 B Mountain lead from the Tusa in the second match of the day in the Better Mats competition. And they're making progress. Floats are inside and is taking the dip behind the goalkeeper, but he's underneath that one. And it's BM Martin who will come outside of the penalty area. And it's that Painesville FC onslaught to survive. Not really a threatening onslaught, you can say. And B Martin looking promising. Matadi Woolopon. He will have to wait for Barranca to stage that attack. Oh my God, how did he not put it on? And the urgency of this game is not bad though. The intensity is not really as high as you wanted, but I think gradually we get in there and you can sense the urgency to some extent what the two teams want. And with Julius, it's a bit quiet, not as intensive as you wanted, but it is to the advantage of B Martin. Here they are. We're all upon.
Yes, of course. The players actually will have to do special what the fans are expecting from them, especially Painesville, who's down. We saw the first game. It wasn't too promising for the young Blackman Warrior team. They were down and eventually they suffered a defeat to Heaven 11, that experience and tough side. And we also see similar here. So Painesville will have to do better, play stronger, get their passes right. I see another poor pass again if they should get something out of this.
And there they are. This could be an inflection. Good goalkeeping. It's a sweet diagonal run. There's a beautiful run diagonally. But Kano, just when you thought he would have buried it at the back of the net, the goalkeeper comes up for Painesville FC on this occasion. It's the third time 1v1 he saved.
Yeah, I think he reminds me of the Barcelona goalkeeper who is very good at one-on-one situations. And I just saw that. I'm talking about Vades, and we just saw that again. A free header. Can't imagine they will have to pay for this if for any reason Pins will have a clear-cut opportunity, unlike what they are seeing from their end.
Yeah. And I think that game is fluid. At one point in time, you sense they are in a full territory, and just next minute it drifts, and it's well defended. And I think they got the hunger, the zest, and the appetite to win the ball by immediately when they dispossessed Bay Mountain.
Yes, of course, and I can see for sure that there is a bit of slackness in the midfield of Pinsville, especially in giving the penetrating passes. We'll see a substitution very quickly for Pinsville. Maybe the player from them could be having some injury problem like I saw earlier on, but let's see how they can get something out of this.
And it's the referee Savannah Garnett. Number 19 has been substituted by Pinsville FC.
I think it's number 9 instead of 19. I think so. So they will have to revisit that and make the substitution to take effect shortly.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a knee-jerk substitution. There's no need for that in my mind. The number 9 isn't tumbling. And I think he's making progress. He isn't injured. Why don't you let it go in the first half, and then probably you come back in the second half to make that substitution? It's the number 14.
Is that Doki?
Yeah, I think it's Mickey. Is it Mickey?
Mickey Doki. Wow, he's around the 18-yard box. He has power in his legs to cause some dangers. Well, whatever the case is, he's been substituted. That's the coach's decision.
Yeah. And it's Doki substituted. Bay Mountain making incursions. Well, it's not a bad game, though. I think they've allowed this game to flow to a large extent. Not too many stoppages. The two teams are really playing. They've lighted up this game. Pinsville will make some progress on the edge of the penalty area. And it's floated. It's a strike. Yeah, it's a good effort.
Yes, he was ambitious and great pass, collected very well, beat past the first, but his final calculation for the last ankle was just poor, and he could do better. As a left back, it's not a bad one for him.
Yeah, not a bad one. And he finds himself on that edge of the penalty area. He's looking for an opportunity to get his team on level term. He just didn't get it on target, but I think it was a good effort. Bay Mountain launching an attack on that far side away from commentary position. And of course, this is Intel Sports. We are live from the Tusa, if you just joined us. And well, it's fouled. Free kick. Taken by B Martins Baranka Jr. Flossing inside. And the goalkeeper is underneath that one. And he's calmed the storm for Pinsville. And the Pinsville SC player is on the floor. B Martin will come from their half. Is into the center cycle. The ball is bobbling over the place. Long ball looking for their center forward. Kano. Yeah, and I think Pinsville are mounting the pressure. Baranka and it's in defense of Pinsville FC. It is a yellow card.
Yes, I can just imagine the zest and the passion from the fans of Painesville. But that was a good call from Savannah's Garnett. That's a yellow card pull from the back. They are actually working very hard to maintain their one goal lead before the end of this first half. This could be a red if Savannah sees it clearly. This player was hit. And the Lions also did see that. I see him trying to communicate with Savannah's. But let's see what way the decision be. She's going to consult. This is not a good one. And especially so when they are down by 1-0. Let's see whether there will be a consideration, whether that particular hit was severe, or if the player of B Martin is making up that one. Red card. Is that a red or yellow?
No, it's a yellow card.
I think he's a bit angry, furious, because on one or two occasions he's, according to him, been tussled, tackled, challenged. But the referee seemed not to look in his direction. But footballer, as a striker, you have to be disciplined, be calm, and make sure that you get whatsoever you want, especially getting the ball off the back of the net. With this particular position now, he might be one of those to be substituted because he might not be as very intense as he could because of the yellow card he's on already.
Yeah, I think it's gonna kill his spirit a bit, but it's still a game on here at the Tusa. B Martin come forward, and there's a bit of drumming at the stands. Wulupon, good arrival. And the referee is calling the medics to give attention to a player of Painsville lying on the floor. When it's another foul committed. And it's a back off. How did he now take that one? Peacefield. And it's flat and it's coming. And it's a change coming.
Good goalkeeping. Goalkeeper, you have to make the save whenever you see the ball. And I think he did extremely well. But I can't imagine that red back. Just a tap in, and instead he wanted to control things out. Is that Michel? Yeah, Michel. Michel could have done better. Just a hit, and that could have been leveled for Painsville. But great strike on target for Painsville with 3 minutes to play in this first half.
And he's still pushing forward. Come back. It's a foul committed. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Taking Frederick Dennis and it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper.
So we're winding down this first half and second game, Group A, Betomas Champions Cup here at the Tusa Sports Pitch in Gatineau. First game ended in favor of Heaven 11 over Blackman Warrior. 2-0. Similar first half scoreline as we are anticipating. Painsville on the break. They could level things out before the break. A long one. Michelle Green puts up a challenge. A strike! But while off target, not too good. Any moment for now, referee Savanas Garnett will sound the whistle for the end of this first half. And it has been so far promising for the Western Liberian-based club, that's B Mountain, who got their first and only goal into this half. That's how we do it. That's how we do it for this first half. Again, similarly to that of what we saw in the first game between Heaven 11 and Blackman Warrior. It ended 1-0 in favor of Heaven 11. So it's it now 1-0 in favor of B Mountain. Has been a very tough at some point in time. The intensity grew, some level of pressure. We've seen yellow card shown to the other teams. And so let's see how the second and final half will end. As it stands, B Mountain 1, Painsville 0. We go for the break to join our studios for the discussions of the first half.
Rather between the Pinsville FC and B Mountain. It's a second match of the day. And it's in the second half. Frederick Dennis gets set. And of course, the second half is expected to be a bit more intensive and explosive, with B Martin in the lead. Painesville would like to come back and stage a counter attack, probably to come off an equalizer.
So as it stands in this particular group, Group A is having 11, who is ahead for now because they've got 2 goals scored, nothing against, and 3 points. And so Painesville now will be in third position, while the legs of B Martin in second with a goal until the end of this particular game. This is how the group stands. And Blackman Warrior is at the bottom for now.
So Blackman Warriors will be rooted at the bottom, and I think they will learn a lot from that first defeat and try to re-cushion themselves into a better position, because I think the fans it's a long ball into Painesville half, and it's headed outside. And the referee whistle sounded. Painesville will come forward. Intercepted. And it's Woolapon playing in the touch. Well defended. It's going to be a long throw in. It's taking Woolapon setter, and it beats everybody, sneaks off the face of post. And the goalkeeper comes up, gets it. Much more explosive second half to me. Painesville will attack from the right side. It's looking promising. It's flicked on, and it's intercepted. Well, it looks as if it's a handball, and the referee doesn't see it that way. Quickly, throw is taken.
Well, I think it was a good cross from Michelle Green. The lance was there, so absolutely nothing happened. So, the players will always want to have some psychological move on the referee to play on his or her intelligence, but that did not work out well for them.
And so Painesville will come forward looking a bit more hungry for something. And the referee and of course one there here at the Tusa. Puts up an attack. It's a good one, and it's well defended. And I think they got the tenacity to retreat or to come back into defensive posture very quick. B Martin. But Painesville also have come up with a much more hungrier version of the game, and they seem to be a bit more aggressive in the second half. They look hungry and they're coming up to win something. It's a foul committed there.
Is that a yellow? Yes, he will be shown a yellow, reckless, ruthless tackle on Michelle. Michelle trying as much as possible to escape that one, but he was caught red-handed. And so it's a yellow. The third of this game so far. And I think more intensity from the end of Painesville, and the legs of B Martin is also trying to replicate what we saw against Blackman Warrior and Heaven 11. Their defense looked more aggressive and trying to attack in every schools to ensure that they can get and maintain their 1-goal lead.
Indeed. And it's a long ball into Beer Mountain's half, and it goes on the head of Pinsville C player, and it's bubbling away. Frederick Dennis wins set. It's a transition. Wulupong gets set, and lovely interception. Frederick Dennis, he's that man in the middle of the park for B Mountain. Very instrumental for starting play, initiating play for them. And every time he's on the ball, but here he spins. Yes, flag! Ooh, it's a strike. Yeah, it looks promising initially, but then suddenly spills over the crossbar.
It went wide, very wide, but you can see the anticipation from him. Hope he can get his calculation correct going forward, and he could get his name on the scoring sheet.
Well, Pinsville, it's offside. But for a moment, I thought he would have taken it on the volley. And it's, yeah, the fight is still on. Fighting in the middle. Well, what is he waiting for? Pinsville will transition with some pace. Yeah, good fight. And I think the intensity of this game has improved massively in the second half. And now, Pinsville, they are the team that are down in this game, but I think they are unrelenting in their second half fight. They put up a very brave fight in the second half. And B Mountain themselves have stood their ground, not allowing themselves to be dominated. Yeah. Pinsville. I say, Pinsville fighting for everything. B Mountain will want to keep their composure and supremacy in this game. They are up by a goal to nil. And they will switch to Baron Carr, who is now going to cross the halfway mark. Well, it's not a quality pass from Baron. But it's Pinsville who will launch an attack down the side. Quick pace. Massive. Pushing their game deep into the half of B Mountain. Yeah, well coordinated effort in the second half. Now they say this could be in trouble. And how is he offside? He's lashing onto that one.
I'm not too sure it was an offside. I think he caught a hand on that one, and so right in front of referee Savannah Garnett. So it's no trouble for B Mountain. We've seen two players warming up to be introduced for B Mountain. A long one quickly faking head up Painesville. Michelle Green puts up a chase. It runs out. It'll be the throwing advantage to Painesville. They are mounting pressure to get something special here. It's just a goal that they've conceded, and they can get something out of this. Michelle finds his teammate. Now it's Painesville. This player wears number 7 jersey. It's outside. And so, B Mountain will now brief, at least have a time of relief. They've been under real intense pressure. The pace, the passes, and the runs from Painesville have really been troubling for them. The goalkeeper collects it. He finds Ayite. Green wants it. You can see the seriousness in the players. You can see how intentional they are. You can see how they are hungry, eager to get something out of this. And this is what we will also see in the new league season. Because to be a part of this competition, you have to finish. Michelle trying to control, still tussling through. A great defensive work. Again, another corner kick. The defense of B Mountain doing extremely well. We saw that similarly to that of Heaven 11. And this is what is happening here. If they can continue like this, they could walk away with their 3 points. But it's still far away from being talked about. Quickly, the goalkeeper comes out. It's still there. A strike! And the goalkeeper, Ayite, tussle. Michelle puts up a challenge. Frederick, great control from him. Last touch, showing advantage. Great defensive work from Painesville. Painesville mounting pressure.
They are fighting. The body language is speaking positively. They look hungry. They're pushing for everything in this game. And they just put the B Mountain goalkeeper under some pressure. Is it? And he's on the floor. The medics will be called in by referee Savannah Garnett, the FIFA badge referee. And the game will take a momentary standstill. But second half, I mean, explosive. Easy to say that Painesville did not set into their half. They opened this game and they are exploring every avenue to ensure that they come back on level terms.
Yes, they are doing extremely well. The goalkeeper is down as a result of that tackle with Ayite, and the captain of Painesville, a few seconds away, doing that cross in. So Michelle takes it quickly. It's a serious tussle. I hope the referee, the coaches of Painesville are watching keenly. This striker who wears the number 9 jersey is on yellow, and he has to be very careful in his tackle. B Mountain, and their 1 goal separates in the two sides. Dispossess. Painesville on the attack. Let's see, the true pass is running through this striker who's on yellow. He has his teammate to continue a long one. Michelle, head up, still there. Great control from Frederick. Launching the counter. The goal scorer. He has Ayite to contend with. Controls perfectly well. A poor one. Excellent control. Painesville. Handball. Yes, a great call from the referee. And they have to be a bit relaxed now. Quickly faking. Great one. Let's see. Could it be an excellent one? But second, Michelle Green was just right there. Read the danger and clears it out. The goalkeeper of B Mountain is down again. This time around, I'm not too sure whether he will continue this game. He's down again in pain. The medics will attend to him, and we will have a game charge momentarily. And we are getting the cheers from the fans. They are contributing to this. And the band from our end, from the stands, and motivating the players to do more here, because the goal or goals as they pull in will give them that zest and more energy to keep cheering. Stretch up, and he might not continue from this, and this could be a change of plan from Coach Cooper Sano's previous decision, because we saw earlier on 2 players warming up, but with the decision from the goalkeeper who might not continue, we might see perhaps a change in tactics. He's been stretched out, and that would do it for his contribution into match day 1 of the Betomas Champions Cup for Group A, specifically for B Mountain. So if you're just coming our way, you're watching Intel Sports Liberia's premier sports television station, and we're coming to you live and direct from the Tucson Sports Pitch here in Gardnersville, where we are bringing to you day 1 of the Betomas Champions Cup. 8 teams that ended the Just League season. The top 8 are participating into this league. And beginning today, and we will be here up until the 7th of September 2025. The winner will walk away with 10,000 United States dollars, courtesy of Betomas Liberia. Runners up will also pocket 5,000 United States dollars, while third in command 3,005, fourth is 3, and the remaining 4 teams will take home 2,000. Currently, during the draw and signing ceremony, the 8 teams collected 1,000 each. Foul, yes. Call quickly. Haiti looking to restart play quickly. Time is not in their favor. They have to do everything possible. Michelle Green on the far right. A great pass from Michelle. Let's see what happens. Painesville. Michelle collects it once more. It's helping his team across to goalkeeper first contribution. He collects it, and he's in pain too. That is his first contribution into this game. The former Global Farmland goalkeeper, now with B Mountain. He's down. A troubling moment for B Mountain. And their first goalkeeper out. The first introduction, collected an area ball. But the way in which he came down on his left leg, that wasn't too good for him. He's been attended to, and you can see from this end that he's in pain. I hope he will continue. So he's up now, and it's a good news for B Mountain. Restart play. Michelle is putting up a chase. He could, wow. Just an inch away. He could have gotten a tip of that one. Michelle wins it. Great pass. Painesville. Throw in advantage to Painesville. Good control. Foul. Quickly faking a long one through. It runs out. It will be a goal kick to Painesville. Quickly faking Aite. The skipper, he sends it through to Michelle Green. Great. He's driving through. Noted for that. He wants it back. He wouldn't get it. And this new substitute, very calm. He finds Frederick dispossessed. Now it's Painesville. Still in their own half, Painesville. And they have to get the equalizer here. Excellent one. Finally releases himself. And it's now showing advantage to Painesville. Taking his players fighting through. And a clearance. Communication, support one. And now observing some tire legs. Still 1-0. Showing advantage to B Mountain. The pace is dropping from the end of B Mountain. Perhaps it's a tactical move from them. Miscontrol IT College into their own half. Painesville. Not the familiar names. The Edward Landon. The McPay. You cannot see them anymore. Very strong side. Back then, they can still regroup. Corner kick. And a substitution is also in the making for Painesville. Savanos is watching keenly. It's a corner! It's goal! On goal! That was a great corner. Dropped through. Beat past the entire defense. Hit the post. Came back. And onto the shin of that player. Painesville has leveled.
Yeah, I mean, they kept pressing on and on. They kept fighting. And with that said, they came to the second half with a much more hunger appetite. They were hungry. They had an appetite to go for something. And finally, it doesn't matter which way they got it. I think the pressure they mounted got that corner. And then they sneak in between those B Mountain players. Hits the goalpost, they come back. And lo and behold, it will hit a player and bundles at the back of the net. It's 1-1. The game has probably just begun.
Great way to come back. And it's Painesville. Yes, they deserve it. They mounted immense pressure. And to the extent that the defense of B Mountain looked tired at that moment. And they are punished. One at piece is at the score line. And this striker who's on yellow will now be substituted. He's out finally. B Mountain will now be under pressure now. Frederick, this great midfielder, is driving through. A pass, no, too heavy, and a goal kick. Painesville FC came from a goal down to level things out here from the corner kick. On goal though, but it's Michelle, his foul. So we've got 4 goals into match day 1 of this all-important competition. 2 in the first game, having 11, and it was a win for them. Now we've got 2, but it's 1 at piece as we speak. The goal scorer finds his teammate a substitute. Going through communication, Aite collects it. Great interception. Excellent composure, good communication in the central defense of Painesville. A long one faking. They are down again, moving on. It's a throw. One quickly by B Martin. Defense of Painesville now energized to cheer that team. So and tomorrow we've got additional 2 games on tomorrow. 4 teams again here on tomorrow. The likes of Global Farmer, the likes of Watanga, Freeport, and Discovery will be locking horns respectively on tomorrow at the same venue. We go for a break on Monday and Tuesday and be back here on Wednesday for another exciting encounter here in the Betomas Champions Cup. We understand that Coach Cooper Sana just removed his coat. It's getting tough and tougher.
It's a shake-up for him. It's a debut game for him, and he thinks he got to win it. And it's a fight. Painesville fighting, and I think it's a match of equals on the afternoon, on the evening. It's a throw-in. Pressure mounting for Painesville. 1-1. A goal from either side will change the dynamic of this game. Could probably put that one team into winning mode. And it slicks off. 1 goal to Painesville and 1 goal to Bay Mountain. The fight continues. Bay Mountain on the back foot, Painesville on the front foot. The referee, a player of Bay Mountain on the floor. And it's an infringement there around the corner post. Play will continue. Fight. Painesville. Yeah. And the aggression is so huge in this game now in the second phase. Second half rather. Great work from Painesville. The switch, good transition down the side, and it comes back into the bus. He's going to take it on the volley. And it's a good header, good defending from the B Mountain player, because it would have just landed on the right foot of the Painesville player, and that would have probably been at the back of the net. Matadi Wulupon, former Painesville FC player. Kanu challenged, gets set, plays it on the edge of the box, and is picked up by Painesville. And the aggression, the torso, the runs, the creativity, the brilliance, and the urgency with which the two teams are playing. It's a clear indication that everything is at stake in this Betomas championship. Players on the floor for Painesville, but Julius, second half, great intensity.
Yes, and you can see from the players, even the fans who are also contributing, you can see that they are playing for something. They are all for something very serious. And I like it. And the spirit that they've brought to this competition is also a pre-season one, preparing them for the upcoming league season. So they've got a lot to do. Some of them are also trying to justify their inclusion for the new league season, for their new coaches, especially for those who have signed on new technical staffs from their end. So it's been relatively calm. I foresee a late minute goal from other side to win it for the second game.
And there is B Martin. Long one into the penalty area of Pinsville. It's a header. Straight into B Martin's half. And they are fighting for their lives, both teams. It's easy to say. It has to be in the box of Pinsville. How did he slow that down? But he's still keeping it up, and it goes beyond. This could be well defended. Ah, my God.
I'm not too sure that is a ball to control. Just a one-time touch at the back of the net and make your name, especially formerly of Pinsville. But he control, he missed out completely, and he committed a foul in that particular regard.
And Matadi Woolapon would have won this game for Bay Martin had he got that one on target. It was drifting down to the floor, and he's in behind that defense, and he has his left foot coming up. Taylor just put his left foot underneath that ball, and unfortunately, yeah. Long ball from the goalkeeper, Frederick Dennis. Baron Carr, the switch play down the flank. B Martin onto Carr, finds his way. The ball bundles off him, and it's a throw into Pinsville. One apiece here at the Tusa. It's a blistering second half. Breathtaking stuff from the two teams. Quick passes, good transition, progressive football, you can say. It's into the box, and it comes out into the arms of the goalkeeper of B Martin. And without any hesitation, he stations the attack immediately. Matadi Woolapon. How did he now play? A good interception from Pinsville. And the urgency. And every player is fighting for every ball in this game.
Yes, and they need a win because they are already aware that Heaven 11 is ahead of this group with 3 points, 2 goals. So they need a win at least to get closer in the zone.
Yeah. A strike. Still forcing their way into B Martin's half. Now, Pinsville fighting. Good to return. They're going to switch attack now. Frederick. Matadi Woolapon against his former club. Can he do something distinct? Woolapon! Good defending. Classic piece of defending from Pinsville. Quite across Woolapon. And Woolapon is looking for an opportunity for B Martin here.
Yes, I think he did it very well, except that the defense was also determined to prevent whatsoever danger. But that was a great one from him.
And still the fight continues into the box. And this goalkeeper. It's a soft cross, isn't it? Pinsville. Intercepted. Transition is excellent. Pinsville are good. B Martin are also good. Good transition is going to beat him. Woolapon! Woolapon! Woolapon gets set! And the Woolapon plays over the crossbar.
That was sluggish, I can say that for a fact. At that particular end, I can imagine this could be game over. It's the second time, and that was sluggish. He could have done better. Really, he could have done better to get that ball at the back of the net. Good play from B Martin. And they are also making use of their breakthrough and it's working well for them. It's just that they cannot find the back of the net.
Pinsville on the attack. Into B Mountain serve. It floated. And it's still gets it. Good defending. And good save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and the ref called for an infringement on that player of B Mountain, but that was a good strike and good save from this goalkeeper who was just introduced shortly. Second time around with a marvelous save from his end. Good game.
Yeah. Good game. Classic football this evening at the Tusa. Two teams have liked it. The Tusa, in terms of pace, transition, in terms of proactive football, they have lifted the stadium alive. The transition, the pace, the creativity, the brilliance with which they're playing this evening is so good. And Kopasana makes his debut in the dugout for B Mountain in a very important game for the first time since he moved on. It's his first big game and he's doing very well. The two teams are doing very well. Dominic Service, I did say he's now the technical director, I understand, for Pinsville FC. Holds a B license. And he is the deputy coach to the FIFA Talent Development Scheme. So, again, as I said, he can't or cannot occupy two coaching positions. And so he's serving as a technical director for Pinsville FC. He was in the dugout throughout last season, standing in as a head coach. But as on this occasion, my information is that he is not the head coach, rather he's serving as a technical consultant now.
I think I've seen someone like Sonesie who is helping in that direction along with the trainer also making up of the technical staff of Pinsville FC.
Yeah. But again, it's good for Pinsville. They haven't lost their coach. They may have lost him in the dugout as head coach, but they still got him as technical director, so he still has very good decisions to make, and he relates to the technical staff very well, in as much as he's also trying to assist or to work as a talent development officer, as a talent development coach at the FIFA Talent Development Scheme, which is headed by FIFA football instructor from England, Ninja. But he's playing also a strong role. They scared there's Scooby, and it's not as good as you wanted, but he would have gotten the second had he gotten the right footing.
No need to be hasty. Push once more. You're already in front of goal, and you have a colleague to leash. But I think it was a poor one for me. He was just hasty, and he trashed it out. A golden opportunity.
Yeah. Pinsville down that side. Into the Pinsville B Mountains half. The goalkeeper gets on his stations quick. Explosive football from B Mountain. They are explosive. Same thing can be said about Pinsville. Two teams are unrelenting and playing brilliant football, making use of those spaces, opening those passing lanes, playing, creating width and attack, and playing across the length and breadth of the pitch. Good football, good intensity, and this is a signal of what to expect from B Mountain with Kopasana in charge.
Yes, they will have to work all out, especially under the new coach, and this is a signal, and we hope to see more of that in the new league season ahead.
Pinsville comes as a cross, it beats that defense, it's promising, and it's won by B Mountain, and they will transition with that pass, the striker making the diagonal around Kanu, And they beats him straight to the goalkeeper, but Pinsville will come back. It is a high intensity football game, trust me. The pace is good. Afla Allison, formerly of Leska, he's on the ball down that side. Try to put a cross in. And he gets it. Wow. High intensity. And it's
Michelle dispossessed a throwing advantage to B Mountain is one apiece. B Mountain got the first goal in the first half, while Pinsville just leveled my own goal from a corner kick. Two fresh legs introduced by Coach Cooper Sana for B Mountain. Troubling moment for Pinsville into their own half. Let's see. A great one. Allison's been bundled into it, dispossessed. Byron intercepts. See the foul. So Cho. See the fighting spirit from the two teams. They've got a point each as we are leveled, but they are chasing the win. What an ambitious track, while off target. Goal kick quickly. Sends it back to his goalkeeper. We are at the closing stages, and the weather is actually changing now. We're experiencing some droplets. B Mountain into their own half. They have to be very careful. Byron clears it. So throwing advantage. Thanks to all of you who are following, and thanks for your comments as well, as we continue to do our best in making sure that we bring this coverage to you as you are watching it from wherever you are. This is Intel Sports. Byron Carr Jr. to take this through, anticipating a long one. And he sends it through. A head-up communication. And it will be a corner kick. Michel should have cleared that one. He didn't really see exactly what happened. And at the closing, it's dangerous for Pinsville. It's a fair trick to take that corner. Can we see some quality crosses in? So far, we haven't seen so. And the Sensei, turn up a goal. Great defensive work. He's onside. Still living dangerously into their own half. Pinsville collects it. Dispossessed. Byron has it. Let's see. It's a 1v1 situation. Excellent display of skills. The ref says no. He's down. Michel collects it. Great control for Michel. Pinsville still in possession. Excellent pass. He got Byron to contend with. A cross through. Not too good. Control. Ambitious track. He read the goalkeeper, but easy one for him.
Yeah, trying to play beyond the goalkeeper. It's a quick counter. Long one. An extension, isn't it? Yeah. The tackles are flowing.
Great pass, great change of play. Transition is perfect. Allison is on top of it. Wow.
Yeah, Allison trying to link up. But I thought for a moment he was putting that ball on its left foot to try to spray it across the face of the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, it's a pass that didn't click well. Combination he wanted didn't click, but again, the intention tells you how much purposeful they are.
Yes, another yellow card. And we are playing stoppages. Just cannot confirm. A long one will be faking into the half of Painesville. Head up! It's 6 minutes of added time to play for. Nervous cross for the fans of Painesville. And they will have to now relax a bit. And surprisingly, at this stage, I thought we could have seen listen more to the drums, but it's not the case. As Michelle Green crosses through, fighting. Michelle once more, Painesville. Wow. But no strike out of Painesville was there. Excellent play from Frederick.
Yeah, I think the two teams have really stood up to each other. It's been a pulsating, it's been an open game. They've exploded on and off the ball. They did extremely well. In the last 6 minutes, we're going to see how it's going to unfold, but trust me, they lift up to expectation. Explosive football from these two teams.
Aite Senset. A clearance from Baron Carr Jr. And so we've gone roughly 2 of the 6 minutes of added time. A good pass. And looking for a shooting position. Great defensive work, and the goalkeeper collects it.
And again, it has to be that young man, Baron Carr Jr., good defending. He lies on the floor across that one, and it deflects on him. It takes the pace away from that ball, making it easy for the goalkeeper to get on it.
Frederick, great leader all over the place, controlling things, establishing very well Painesville with another counter attack, a true pass intended. He's just not reading. He should be doing the cutting as a striker.
Yeah, he should be going diagonal, which is easy. He didn't see that coming, but as a striker, that's what he should be master at.
A gifted one, Michelle Green, he wants it back. The striker is on top of it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's an ambitious strike. 20-25 meters away from goal. He wants to give it a try in the last stages of this game. And he thinks probably he's going to get it on target and get something, maybe dramatically win this game.
Yes, but he wasn't balanced at all whatsoever. But that was his first thought. And it wasn't too perfect for the fans of Painesville. Foul. Ref says play on the advantage. Now we might see a draw into this second game of Group A. And that will mean that Heaven 11 will top this zone with 3 points, 2 goals. And Blackman Warrior will finish at the bottom for Match Day 1 for Group A. A player of Painesville, this strong central defender, B Mountain, who has been extremely well defending, is down at these closing stages. They lost their goalkeeper to injury. That's their first choice. I hope that will now be the case for this reliable central defender. Because they've got game on Wednesday. skipper Aite. That does it for this second game. Betomas Champions Cup. It ended 1 apiece. Beeb Mountain, the guys from Western Liberia, Grand Cape Mountain opened the scoring in the first half. But due to immense pressure from Painsville, they got an own goal and leveling things out in the second half. Great spirit, great energy from Painsville. It all ended Painsville 1, Beeb Mountain 1. Earlier, Heaven 11 defeated Blackman Warrior by 2-0. So as it stands in the group is Heaven 11, who's on top with 3 points, 2 goals scored. Blackman Warrior at the bottom without a point, no goal yet for this all-important competition. Painsville and the legs of Beeb Mountain second and third respectively with a point.
Yeah, an explosive second game, especially an explosive second half also. And it just sums up the result this afternoon. 1 apiece, 1 to Beeb Mountain, 1 to Painsville. A big thank you to the two teams. They exhibited enormous character, fighting spirit, especially in the second half. And that's what we got for the day. But in all fairness, it's been a balanced game. And it's, I hope you enjoyed it wherever you are. And Julius, we're looking forward to tomorrow and see what happens.
Surely indeed on tomorrow, 2 classical games yet also at the same venue. We've got 4 teams that will be in action. That's Freeport, that's Watanga, and also we've got Discovery Sports Association and Global Farmer. They will all be in action tomorrow. Many thanks to all of you who followed, and please keep following Intel Sports. We've got more coming for you in the Betomas Champions Cup. Many thanks to the crew there in studio, Theophilus Wiapla, Julius Twe, and the legs of Edwin Batafoyan. Back here at the Tusa Sports pitch, Theophilus Chico, Elijah D.S. Pine, the legs of Mark Poe and Clarence Dolo. My name is Julius Compton. Thanks for watching, and please keep watching us. Join us tomorrow for another edition. Kickoff time tomorrow is 3 o'clock. Bye-bye for now.